I got the cell phone of the father. He told me he didn't understand what was wrong with the video.
Yeah, Brad. Times have turned, huh? I guess you're a lover.
You better squabble up.
I'm all about the Benjamins, ain't I? Ain't about nothing that we can't buy. To be around me, a nigga gotta have a great mind. I ain't nothing like it, bitches, I'm a G. Real niggas back and down like when the crack hit.
I already know for a fact this video is probably not gonna be, you feel me, another one with the yellow. If you know, you know. I feel like every time I say that, they really be making it like that. So you should know what I mean if you've been watching YouTube for a minute. But because every time I talk on certain subjects, they just do that. It says white dad exposes racists who are born his adopted African American daughter. And me, y'all know I spoke on previously. I went to school in the area before for a minute, and it was like they was always racist. It was under 10 of us. It was 10 or less of us that was all black, that was not whitewashed, and we all hung together. Let's put it like that. And it was like all of us that wasn't mixed with black. Well, me, I haven't always looked like this, you feel me? Like before, I always say, like, I'm not used to y'all calling me light skinned. I used to be darker than this. I used to be outside all the time. And it was like, I always wear my hair curly and stuff like that. Never down. I always wear it in a bun or something when I was younger. I did not like my hair. But what I'm saying is, all of us that was like, looked black and not like mixed with hella, you feel me, stuff. It was like they was always racist to us. They was never racist to the black boys because they know they would take whoop. You feel me? But the girls, they was always racist to us. Then there was mad incident. Ooh, I could tell a story time, but it's like I don't really remember it. This girl was being racist to me, to us. And then her black stepdad pulled up when she was getting her ass whooped. I could do that story time. But y'all, it was like they was mad racist to the females, but the black males, they will never try that with. And the girls, they will only be racist online, but the boys, like the Hispanics and the whites, they was real racist. That town was mainly Hispanics and whites were that into. And like all the ones that was black, they like act whitewashed now, or like there's only a few of us that stuck to the, you feel me, thugged it out for it. But I was only there for a minute and then I was homeschooled. But it was wild, and it was like, that is real. And I used to feel so uncomfortable in the classroom. Like I said, there's only like 10 or less of us and we all hung together. So like in the classrooms, I would be the only black one in there. I'm just looking around uncomfortable as hell. Like, ain't no way. I really imagine being a child that's looking around like, why am I the only in here? Like, I just didn't like that. It was not all of them was racist though, because I remember my name Cody. Shout out Cody. If you ever watch my videos, I remember you. You probably the only one I do remember. I don't remember nobody else's name, but Cody was cool. He was a little white. That was my dog. I spoke to him every day. But a lot of them was racist for real, and a lot of the girls were racist. They just wasn't bold with it because they know they can't whip us. But on the internet and stuff, and like the girls was racist to us, but like they liked the black boys. That was really whitewashed too, but it don't make sense to me either. I just didn't like to be around it, so I want to see what's going on in this video. And shout out to him for even adopting. You feel me?
This is not scripted, so I'm gonna make mistakes.
Not scripted, good.
It's very emotional.
It's a tough situation for
we
real.
have a very beautiful African American daughter that we were very fortunate enough to adopt 11 years ago, and we've dealt with a little bit of racism, you know, stares, things like that. When she calls us mom or dad, but she's never noticed. She didn't notice, and so we just blew it off because it was directed towards us. But this past New Year's Eve,
yeah, a lot of people don't be wanting white people to raise black children. Y'all have to ask them. I have a problem with that, but I don't know. I know y'all got a lot to do with back in the day. This is itching so bad, my tattoo. But I know it got a lot to do with back in the day, but I'm not really sure about it.
My daughter had a friend over. They were having fun. They were doing selfies and sending them out to their friends on Snapchat and things like that. Well, this girl that does not like my daughter was at a friend's house, apparently a couple of twins that were freshmen from Prior Lake. And these twins decided to send my daughter some Snapchats. Well, with Snapchat, you hold the button down. When you receive it, you listen to it or view it, and then it disappears. Well, after the third video, my daughter's friend, who's Caucasian, came and told my wife and I that these things were happening and what the content of it was. Not only was it bullying, but it was also racism. And so when they got the fourth message from these kids, the fourth one, not
me, I always say it's just racism because they don't like bullying me. They don't let me slide. You cannot bully me. I might let you slide because it don't really bother me, but it ain't never, you ain't never get bullied. For real.
First one, the fourth one.
That is
my
why I ain't
wife
worried
and I
about you,
decided to take out my phone and videotape it as it was happening.
And I think I did tell a story time about one time that one of the boys was saying something racist and I called my brother up there. Did I tell that story time? Maybe I could do that one too.
When they got the fourth message from
y'all
these
let me know
kids,
if I told
the
that.
fourth one, not the first one, the fourth one. My wife and I decided to take out my phone and videotape it as it was happening on the phone. And I want to show this to you really quick.
They ain't never called me that though. They ain't never called me that, like that hard R word, but nobody really said that back then. But like, they just called you like black stuff type of, you feel me? Talk about how black you were or something like that.
So, I apologize, you probably couldn't see it very well, but as you can imagine, my wife and I were extremely shocked. I found out who these kids were. I attempted to call the twins' parents, left multiple messages, never got anything back. Went to their house numerous times. Nobody would ever answer the phone, or I'm sorry, answer the door. And so I reached out to the police because a week and a half ago, some of our very good friends, their son committed suicide at the age of 13 because of bullying. And at that point, it just dawned on me, I can't have this hanging over us and my daughter thinking the worst and something could happen. So I went to the police, told the police what happened, gave them the video. They went to the school, talked to the police that are stationed at the school, brought the kids in, talked to the parents, asked if it was okay if I called the parents. I got the cell phone of the father. And when I got the cell phone of the father, I finally got a hold of this individual. I'm not going to call him a gentleman because he's far from it. And I talked to him, and he told me he didn't understand what was wrong with the video because, one, their kids didn't even know my daughter. And I was like, well, that makes it even double bad. You don't even know my daughter.
He told them that.
He told me I was crazy, that he, that's what he did when he was a kid, and that him and his family make jokes at the house using this word all the time. So what was the big deal? Said a few things
the school should have handled that thing.
I can't repeat over this video. Then hung up on him because I couldn't take it anymore. And so I promptly get this email, or I'm sorry, text, or geez, sorry, I'm upset. This voicemail back from him, and this is what it said.
Yeah, Brad. Times have turned, huh? I guess you're a nigger lover. Call me back.
Brad better squabble up. Ain't no way. He probably over there drinking him a Bud Light, talking all that.
So
boy,
I
you would have to line it up.
received that voicemail.
People really don't be believing that is real.
Doing what I'm doing now, I can't believe that there's even freaking individuals like this alive, but there are. And so I called him back and I said, well, yeah, that's a correct statement. I am and love her because I have a beautiful African-American daughter who I love more than life itself and would do anything for her. And,
I don't understand why they like that,
said
though.
a few more choice words to him and hung up on him again. He called back numerous times and he left one other voice message. Let you hear this one.
Hey, Brad, you're a fat. Grow up. Touch base with
That's why
your
it shouldn't
kid.
act like that.
And, you're a loser.
So, you know, and during our conversations, he
He should
said,
expose what
I
the dude
said,
looked
well, I'm
like,
going to
all
post
that.
this on social media. He goes, I don't care. I said, so you and your kids own this? Oh, yeah. Yep, no problem. It's like, okay, so I'm posting it. I said, I'm going to tell him your name. He goes, I don't care. So his name is Darren. It's either D-A or D-E-R-O-N. Last name is Puro, P-U-R-O. And we live in Prior Lake, Minnesota. And so I just want him to own it. And his twins that go to high school as a freshman, they can own it too. Thank you. I just had to get this off my chest. I just don't know what to do. Other than I love my daughter and I don't want her to end up committing suicide because of frickin' morons like this goddamn asshole. Sorry.
Hey, Brad, you need to get you a little group African Americans. You ain't handling this guy. Frickin' assholes. You better squabble up. Brad. Doing that right, Brad. You should have let him have it, Brad. And the good Caucasian ones. I don't understand why the other ones are like that. Like, what? Because I wasn't here back then. Like, I don't know what started all that. Why they do that? Like, it's just weird to me. Just have a weird, obsessed hatred against kinfolk. Like, huh? That is real. Like, I have a couple of story times, y'all, but that is bizarre. All I can really say is, like, that stuff is really real. Like, me, I may be lighter now, but back then, I'm gonna try and put a picture. I was very darker. So, now that I'm older, back then it was, I get all the little dark skin jokes. But now that I'm older and I stop being outside, my skin just, you know, in the winter, you brown skin, you just get darkness over the light. In the winter, I just stay light year round. So now it's the dark skin versus light skin thing. Like, y'all don't feel our pain with the woo. I've been in both positions, so you cannot say that to me. I used to tell y'all this all the time. Like, you cannot, like, I've been on both ends of the stick. Light skin get hate too, dark skin get hate too. Like, I see both, I've already seen both point of views. But at the end of the day, all of us is black, so y'all need to get that together, reunite, and face they motherfucking ass, because that shit is crazy. Half the time, they don't even, the light skins, they don't, y'all, we don't get the hate they get, for real. Like, yeah, they I feel like, I'm not gonna say too much for y'all get to live having a little, want to come at me. But I feel like they might be mad, the dark skins might be mad because a lot of ones don't get as much hate, because that's what I experienced growing up. Like I said earlier, like, if you mix with someone or like you just lighter, they didn't really come at them. But it was like us that was darker and all that, we got all the popping, high power popping. And again, it's like they take the anger out on the light skins because they get treated like them and think they better, whatever. And then back then, you know how now they be like, you cute for a black girl. Light skins, you suck that right on up. Like, you still black at the end of the day. You should not be taking that as a compliment.
You dumbass motherfucker.
That's why I don't take it as a compliment now, because I hated seeing that growing up. Just pick me's. Like, huh? You should not be taking that as no compliment. You should take that as disrespect, if anything, because that's what racist ass, backhanded ass, like, come on now. But yeah, that's really real though. I really hated going to school in that area, like real life. And then now seeing how whitewashed a lot of them are, it's like, what is going on? Like, do you not think you're black? Like, what happened? You used to be ghettoer than me, and now you're, I don't know. Just couldn't stand going to school there. I'll do that story time that I want to do was being racist, and my brother had to pull up though. I used to be arguing with boys all the time. Like, they used to be boldest one because they think because you're a female, you gonna beat their ass or something, like, or get them, you feel me, touched. But not over here. Rounds, huh? You will be handled. And then when I switched schools from there and I went to SAC, I was still in that mind frame of what I just dealt with. So it was like, I ain't want none of them talking to me. Like, I'm thinking everybody whitewashed. Like, that messed up your mental for real. And then nowadays you got dudes that got picked on when they was little, so now they're taking it out on black women now, hating their own skin tone and stuff like that. Like, the whole situation effed up. Y'all leave y'all 2 cents down below. I already know this video is not gonna get recommended or nothing like that just because of the topic, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Leave y'all opinions, y'all 2 cents, more suggestions, all that. If you got a video link, send it to my DM. Not nothing boring, because sometimes y'all be sending me like weird scientist stuff, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? But I'll see y'all in the next one.
Oh! Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.
Nah, I forgot. TF ... I'm out this bitch.
They told me to be good.
Ha!
Alright, bitch, keep it real. Fuck that hoe.
keep it 100 mil. Aye, big house on the hill. Rich nigga, keep that 40 on me still. Free bro, I just pray get a pill. Go to work, give a fuck about your feels. Big nigga,